An article come out the other week about van theft.
Oh, right.
They put how brazen gangs are targeting tradesmen to steal tools, costing UK firms 3.5 billion a year, and why it's only going to get worse.
Was he videoing you?
No, he won't video me, but this is when it got real. He said, now I need to get on your back, and he told me to take my top off, and I done this. No, this is...
It's a leap year. So, like,
it's a leap year?
Yeah, ladies can propose to men this year.
What do you think about that?
No. I wouldn't agree with that.
It's not, people can do it if they want, but I wouldn't like
someone
that.
asked me to marry him, I'd say no.
I'd say no.
Definitely.
Hello, welcome to...
Off the Job!
Overtime, where there's banter and your stories shared. Please be warned, there may be some general explicit content.
Remember? Yeah, I love you. I'll speak to you later, yeah? She might propose this year, because, like, it's a leap year, isn't it?
I've already said don't do it.
What?
Don't propose.
Don't propose. Oh, see what she says.
I don't know why I can voice note you on here and not Instagram because the microphone's disappeared on Instagram, but don't be so fucking wet.
Should we start recording then?
We are recording.
What? People are recording.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I thought she's going to propose. Oh. Morning! Afternoon, evening, whatever time it is.
Good night.
Look.
What are you doing, Pete?
It's overtime.
We're meant to be doing an intro and you got a Twix in your mouth.
You use it as straw.
Is that your third coffee? Because we've been waiting so long.
You bite off each end. Well, fucking lovely.
Can I have half? No, I want to be good today. I ate too much on the weekend.
Do you?
Yeah. Turkish on a Friday. And we was going to order the Toby Carver on a Sunday, and we thought it was 45 quid. I was like, we're spending too much money on food. So I went down Co-op, bought some Aunt Bessie's. All they had was gammon, some carrots, and knocked up a roast with Victoria sponge for dessert.
Nice.
So yeah, that was...
I had a nice roast dinner Sunday. Lovely. Bit of beef, horseradish, truffle mashed potato, and cauliflower cheese.
A lot of people don't have that, but I love cauliflower cheese.
Yeah, I love cauliflower cheese. It's my favourite, cauliflower cheese, as part of a roast. Cauliflower cheese.
But my favourite part, do you leave something till the end? Or do you eat it all together?
Do I leave something to the end?
Do you save your favourite part till the end?
Yeah, probably potatoes.
Yeah, I save my potatoes to the end. They're the best.
Yeah, but and the beef. Get rid of all the shit bits like peas, carrots, and all that. And then, you know the thing about roasting is it pissed me off when you go to a pub, they put a fucking great Yorkshire pudding on it just to take up the space. My mouth's watering, man, because I'm thinking about food. But it's massive, great bit. It's right in the way, isn't it? Of course, it's right dramas trying to cut. I just end up tearing it and eating it like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It does take up too much space.
But what else did we do? My daughter come first in the gymnastics competition.
Oh, well done.
First gymnastics competition she's done since dislocating her neck.
Is that the daughter that plays rugby as well?
No.
Okay.
No, that's my eldest who plays rugby. Mid one's gymnastics. My little one, she's not so little anymore, 10. She's drama. Little actress. So
she goes to what drama school?
She goes to Italia Conti.
What's that?
A drama school. Just asked me.
What? I'm meant to know what Italia Conti is.
Italia Conti is a drama school.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like Italian restaurant or something.
No, don't get me on them again. Italian restaurants. So didn't get up to much then the weekend.
I stayed in most of the weekend. I went out guitar lesson on every Saturday morning. I go guitar lesson. normally have rugby, but it was a game off, and then I just stayed in all weekend. Sunday, I normally like to catch up and play guitar, and I haven't done for the last
I need to
while.
learn that with you, guitar. I did try and pick it up a few years ago.
Yeah. I always wanted to play it, but I never got round to doing it until I met my friend at rugby, and I found out he was a guitar teacher, and I was like, I want to come and learn.
Yeah.
So I've stuck to it since then, because it is frustrating at the start. I'm surprised how many good guitarists there are there, because it's bloody hard when you start doing it. It's frustrating.
I couldn't get used to it.
Yeah, people blame it on their hands are too big, don't they?
Yeah.
But it does definitely helps if they're not too big and you ain't got sausage fingers, but anything's possible.
Yeah.
But yes, that's what I done on the weekend.
I was thinking, because we had an interview, we've just had an interview, haven't we, with a guest, and he was talking about money for TV appearances and stuff like that. And he said that he'd made 10 grand on one, didn't he? And it reminded me, but I didn't want to bring it up during that one, but it just reminded me because I did some like castings for like music videos,
Backup dancer,
commercial, commercial, and stuff like that. And one of the jobs, right, this is it's related to trade, right? So I worked on a job with a carpenter, right, for about a year, and then one day we've gone down the pub after work, as you do, and we're talking about going up London and that, and he obviously wanted to get it out there. He's going, "You don't like to go to London?" He goes, "I do a few castings up there." He wanted me to ask the question, didn't he? Me mate Carl. I was like, "What do you mean castings?" "Oh, well, I just go in for a few TV bits here and there." And I was like, "Oh, right." I said, "What agency are you with?" And he told me the agency. And I said, "I'm with the same agency."
Are you?
Yeah.
What, you was with an agency?
Yeah. I was with,
really?
Yeah.
When was that?
6, 7, 8 years ago. Done a little bit of extra work.
So you tried going down sort of the acting route?
Yeah, I was just doing a little bit of that, yeah. Nothing special. My daughters were signed up to the same agency and I thought, I'll do it myself. Do you know what I mean? But I wanted to, obviously. It weren't just a case of they was doing it. I wanted to. So anyway, he's turned around and we were in the same agency. And as soon as he said it, what agency, I remember, before I met him, my mind went and I went, we went for the same commercial together. We was cast on the same, and we were sitting in the waiting room. And he went, I remember it now. Yeah, it was up at Crystal Palace, wasn't it? Or wherever it was. And I went, yeah. So then, literally a week later, we both got a call from our agency to go for this Betfair commercial. And we was all in a football crowd and that, but we turned up, we was made to look like football like fans and that. My mate was dressed as the bloody linesman. He had a flag and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm taking the piss out of him, like with these other three guys, right? And we was the main focus of the advert. So I was taking the piss out of him. We had a good day and all that. And at the end of the day, right, so we decided to go down there together and have a day of it. At the end of the day, we finished up and all that. And then when the commercial come out, you couldn't see me at all. I weren't on it. I was totally cut out. I mean, if you blink, you miss me. And I got paid 190 quid for it. Anyway, we've got a job a couple of weeks later. My boss, who we work for, the same builder, he said, ask Carl about that commercial you both done. And what am I meant to ask you? I went, Carl, what's about this commercial? He goes, I got paid 5 grand. I went, what? Now, bearing in mind, I only got paid 190 quid for my bit.
Done the same, not the same role, but
he was on camera for about 2 seconds, 3 seconds longer than me. Yeah. Got 5 grand to my 190 quid. I went, you lucky bastard. He went, not only that, it went international and I got paid another 5 grand. I went, you got 10 grand for that commercial? And he went, yeah. I went, I got a fucking cab that day, prick, do you know what I mean? But it just reminded me that.
That sprung, like, I've definitely not told you this and it's a mad story. Talking of adverts, it's almost you think, no way. Something that's happened to me, quite bad as well. So I was I was getting a tube to Hammersmith, and a guy come up to me and said, "Oh, can I take your number? Like, I think you'll be good to. I think you'd be good to go on like a fitness advert that we want to do." Yeah, and I just thought, yeah, this goes down the wrong road as well.
Catfish.
No,
Yeah.
it was making me shake talking about.
Come and talk to us. Tell us. I'm intrigued here. Come.
So yeah, he takes my number, so I go off to do my jobs. I get a call later that day, someone else calling me saying, "Oh, like the guy sort of gave us your number. We'd like to get you to come for like an audition." And I say, "Okay." So I speak to him a couple of times that day, and they send me in the address, and it's in London, in a hotel in London. I can't remember the hotel.
Right.
It's actually making me shaky. I don't know why. So I took my ex-girlfriend at the time. I'm sure I've told my girlfriend this. So I took my ex-girlfriend at the time to this hotel. I meet the guy that I see on that day that approached me. He was in like a hat, like fitness stuff, and I was in fitness stuff as well. So yeah, so my ex-girlfriend at the time stayed in the reception at the hotel, and he said, "Oh, like come upstairs." No word of a lie. I think back, why did I do that? So we went into a corridor,
Right.
and he says, start doing lunges. He starts getting me to do exercises down this corridor, and I'm thinking, why are we in the corridor of a hotel? Like, why would he choose this place anyway?
Was he videoing you?
No, he won't video me, but this is when it got real. He said, "Now I need to get on your back," and he told me to take my top off, and I'd done this. No, this is.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So I took my top off. He gets on my back, and I start walking down this corridor, and then I start him feeling. He started like squeezing his thighs around me, like tighter and tighter. That's when I realised. I was like, "Get the fuck off me." I was like, what the fuck are you doing? So I started going mad at him, and he didn't really know what to say. So basically, yeah, he's tried. God knows what he's going through his head. So gone back downstairs.
Did he oil you up or anything?
No. Gone downstairs, and I'm sort of going mad. My ex-girlfriend saying like, "What's happened? What's happened?" Called the police, and I held him basically hostage outside the hotel until the police come. I said, "You ain't going nowhere." He's like, "No, let me go, let me go." So anyway, the police come. I have to go and do a statement at the police station.
Were they laughing?
I had to go and do a statement at the police station. And anyway, it just got left. He never turned up to court. His reason was apparently I bumped into him at the tube station. Like, so he was trying to get one back on me. I don't know, but
What?
I don't know. Yeah,
What a weird fucking story.
I know.
I mean,
Like, for one, all right, he's trying to do me, but not
He's
do me.
trying
But why go to a hotel where it's
because it's a
There's
public
loads-
area and he knows you're not going to punch him out in front of people.
and maybe it makes it more believable, doesn't it? But literally took me into a hotel corridor to make me do lunges with my top off, and he's on my back squeezing his legs around me, trying to get a boner. It's messed up, that story, isn't it? You would never think of that scenario, would you?
No!
I still want to think, why? Like, why would you go out that? It was him. Must have been him on the phone that called me.
In a different
pretending to be
voice.
someone else.
Well, I reckon so.
He probably done your voice, what you're doing on the videos.
Was he big?
No, he's just sort of tall and lanky. Like, he's quite old.
Quite old?
40s,
How old was you?
in my 20s, early 20s. He's like, "Come here, boy." Yeah, that's a fucked up story, isn't it?
Yeah, that's messed up, man. You're a freak. Why would you when you dissect the story back, do you think to yourself, how fucking stupid was I?
Well, at the end of the day, he asked for my number for a TV show. Well, not an advert.
But what was he dressed in when he approached you? A suit?
Yeah. So I think like...
Was he in a suit when he was in the hotel?
No, in fitness stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, proper turn up in all the gear. With a lot of ideas. But yeah, so when you dissect it...
Did you hit him?
No. I just restrained him outside. Said, you ain't going nowhere, mate. Till the police come.
And then the police...
F all.
Nicked you for holding against his will.
But yeah, you dissect it. He took my number. Someone's called me. I said, okay, at legit location.
Did he call you again after? Ever?
Nah. But if you break it down, there was no signs of like, if it's at a hotel, you think it's legit. So the only sign is when he's wrapped his legs around me and it's too late.
Too late.
That ain't too late. So like, get the fuck off me now. And I had my top off. Yeah, but I do think that I'm like, why did I start doing lunges down the hallway?
Yeah, that's the bit I'm talking about. It's like where you're in a hallway and he's got you starting to lunge, yeah, with no cameras about, right? Then you've actually let him on your naked back.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. That's when I went too far. He's probably thought I've got him here.
Yeah, he's like, he's game.
Yeah, messed up.
Brilliant.
I got. Have you heard of the gold ring scam? I got done by that. I think I've got that.
Tell me this was nothing to do with having your arsehole out.
No, so basically a guy pretended to drop like a wedding ring.
Oh, right, yeah.
You not heard of that in London? So and it relates to, oh my God, this relates to plumbing as well, because you know what it was basically?
An olive.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
But it weren't an olive, obviously, but I bought it off him 50 quid, took it home and realised it's not a gold ring.
What was it?
Yeah, just copper.
An olive?
Like, well, actually, it was a bit thicker than an olive, but it looked like an olive.
It was an olive, wasn't it?
No.
You was a plumber and you bought an olive off of someone for how much?
50 quid.
You fucking idiot.
No, he
fucking
basically...
hell. I'm going to sell him fucking anything. He's like Jack and the Beanstalk, isn't he? Hey, isn't he?
He dropped it in front of him and said, hello, I found this ring. I was like, okay. I went straight to the cash point and bought it off him for 50 quid. And it was a copper ring.
I tell you what, you've been scammed a bit, you have, haven't you?
Yeah.
You got scammed in Spain and all, didn't you?
Face. Yeah.
You got scammed in Spain, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. But we saw, it was fishy, but it was like, shall I tell the story?
Yeah, go on.
So yeah, we was in a camper van in Italy, it was, on the way to Rome. I forgot where we stayed before that.
Don't matter.
And so he's driving down the road, hear a bang on the van, wind wiper went in. And you know when you're close to a car, it's like there's no way I was closer to that car. So anyway, I pulled over, this guy come behind us, like going mad, oh, you just hit my car. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, how have I hit your car? Wing mirrors in, I get out and there's a scrape on the side of the van. And I thought, I must have hit him. And he had a scrape on the top of his car.
Yeah.
And I thought, right, first I'm going to see if that's the same height. It was all the same height and everything. His mirror was smashed.
Yeah.
And what made it a bit obvious was he got his phone out and he had a photo stored in his phone with the price of a mirror.
Ah.
And I said, he said, and it was like $200. And I said, why have you got that phone on that photo on your phone still? Yeah. And he didn't really speak great English, but anyway.
You went to the cash point, drew him some money out.
It went to the cash point, 150 euros I gave him. Then after we Googled.
It was a scam.
And it was a scam, yeah. But is what it is, isn't it? Have I learnt from it? Hopefully.
I'm going to put that on the thing then.
Hopefully I have.
Do you want to buy this chocolate bar off me?
No. I thought there'd been a lot of stories about me today.
That's good though,
Me just getting scammed.
Any more? Was there any more scams that you've been done on?
No,
I've
just...
been scammed. I ain't never been scammed.
That's the only scam.
Only on that van I bought. No, it's a good van, that. Good van.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Oh, I have as well.
What?
I bought a car when I was younger, and it was basically what do they
Cut and
call
shut?
it? Yeah, so it weren't the number plates weren't matching to the car.
Oh, right, it's a ringer.
Yeah, it was a ring. I bought the car. It was on my mate's drive. He was sort of known by the police. It was up on stilts or whatever you call them, and they come and took the car. Lost it.
Naive, ain't you?
Yeah, so
Very
I think I am. No, the thing is, I don't trust. I do trust people, but then I hold back a lot in trusting people. So I don't know if it's because of all them. But that Italy was only 2 years ago. No, but it's crazy, isn't it? Like the depths people go, if you actually really think about it, the depths people go through to...
That's weird.
What was he trying to get from it? Like, what's he think I'm going to do? Just...
He thought you was... Hello, you wonderful listeners and watchers. Just pumping the brakes on this exciting episode to let you know about Kieran's app that's changing the game in the gas certificate world.
If you're sick and tired of doing gas certificates on paper, then Gas Certificate app is your way forward. But it wouldn't be an app worth talking about if that's it. With no hassle, you can manage your diaries, invoices and quotes for all your jobs so you'll never be chasing paperwork again.
Don't forget those boiler manuals. I can tell you how many times I've been looking at a boiler and thinking, what the... Thankfully, the in-app boiler manuals have saved me and got me out of quite the pinch.
If it's helped Pete here, then Gas Certificate app will definitely help you, especially with its easy-to-use gas reg calculator and the extremely handy ability to duplicate certs. Brilliant for when you're doing your annual services on previous jobs. So click the link down below or in the description. Use the code POD30 to get 30% off yearly subscriptions. That's for all new users. That's POD30 for 30% off our yearly subscriptions for new users.
You know.
So I've learned not to trust people.
Unless he thought you was a girl like everyone does in that Ball Builders
that's
photo
probably what
that
it
got
was,
put on
wasn't it?
Facebook.
You see them comments?
Yeah, that's funny.
Shall I read some out?
Go on.
So what? Yeah, tell them what happened. So Ball Builders put out a post on Facebook saying, name the boy band.
Boy band, yeah.
And this, I literally got rinsed. Name the... let's get the comments up.
One of them I see was 3 men and a little lady.
Yeah, 3 men and a little lady. Then everyone caught on to the lady.
3 men and a little lady, that's good.
The Brick Street Boys.
Yeah. I put my one, I commented on it, I put take shat.
The Back Passage Boys. Everyone was going down the lady route. Name the boy band, but I'm sure there is a lady there. But here we go, odd one out. The Foreskins.
That's irony. I ain't got one.
3.5. 3.5, haven't you? Oh
No,
my God.
I ain't got
3.5 men.
3.5 men. Yeah, mate.
They relating to me.
Yeah. 3
hairs and a bowling ball. Who's the bowling ball? Is that me?
No, you dickhead. It's Brad, innit?
Yeah, they're both bald.
Well, you had to ask him that question. How embarrassing was that? The Bald Builders, he said, so are you both bald? What a question! What a question.
Do I really look like a lady?
You do a bit, yeah. No, I think you look like Gaston out of Beauty and the Beast, actually.
On another note, we got some nice comments.
Nice.
From the show, yeah.
Yeah, good.
But what are your thoughts so far? We've got loving it. Keep up the good work. # Proper in Copper podcast, please.
Oh, I wonder who that was.
Enjoying it, boys. Can see you settling into it now. Looking forward to the next one. Loving it. Like to see some different trades on. Other than that, really enjoying it.
You know what, right? I came up with an idea, right?
Yeah.
Imagine pitching this to a TV company. This would be brilliant. Right. I was watching The Real Housewives of Cheshire last night.
Do you actually watch that?
No, not really.
Okay.
But the girlfriend does. Anyway, so I just watched it with her while it was on.
Yeah.
But I thought to myself, they're horrible, aren't they? They're just rich, like overprivileged people, just like... but people like to watch.
There's so much drama, like in these reality shows.
Oh my God. Now, listen to mine.
Like, so
I
much.
reckon they should have the Real Housewives or partners of tradesmen and women.
That's a good idea.
Hey, can you imagine it? Can you imagine it? You got one Sparks wife, you got one plumber's wife. They're fucking catting, bitching at each other, or they get on. I don't know. They probably get on spending their partner's
But
money.
I wouldn't want to be part of one of these friendship groups because they all shag each other.
Who do?
Like these reality
Oh,
shows we watch. Yeah, they all just, it's so toxic. Like,
yeah.
why would you want to?
But that's all drama, innit? Them shows are all drama.
That's why people watch it. We love drama.
But it's scripted as well. Innit? A lot of them are scripted. I mean, I don't think you'd have to script that. I think a trade wives one, that would be the bollocks.
It would, wouldn't it?
That'd be good. They can all moan about him. They moan, he come in last night, he was a fucking just... They don't understand.
Yeah.
They just don't understand. They go out to work.
Does your husband clean up at home and not at work?
Yeah, you know that. Sparkies.
Yeah.
They don't have a dustpan, do they?
An article come out the other week about van theft.
Oh, right.
They put how brazen gangs are targeting tradesmen to steal tools, costing UK firms 3.5 billion a year, and why it's only going to get worse. 3.5 billion, but
That's
this
a lot of
weren't.
money, isn't it?
So this weren't the cost of tools, but they're saying 21.4 million of tools haven't been stolen in a 12-month period. 24 million. No wonder insurance goes up. And there's literally nothing we can really do about it.
Well,
You put all the locks on the van.
we've had Marseille on it. What they should do, them fucking,
Yeah.
you can bleep that as well. People know what I'm saying. Absolute fucking scumbags. They need it. Yeah? They need it.
Apparently November and December are the most common months for tool theft. Wonder why that would be. Because it's
That's what they need. That!
fists.
Nah, nothing. Have that. Wallet gone.
Or you're like
Scumbags.
this. You know what they're telling people to do? They also advise people to park defensively in areas covered by lights and CCTV. Also to have alarms and extra security fitted to their vehicles.
Yeah.
You can't always pick and choose where you're going to park.
No, of course you can't.
And if you've got all the locks in your van, it's doing more damage.
If they want to get in, they'll get in. There needs to be another deterrent. What else have these people said on here?
What's
Anything
that?
else? Anything else?
No, they just said one insurance industry source told Mail Online there's definitely a correlation between van insurances increases and the 25% increase in tool theft from vehicles. So they're just saying it's going up, insurance going up. They're saying it's only going to get worse.
It's only going to get worse. Now, that's because they won't do anything about it, will they? They put all their money and stuff into other stuff. Like they're not bothered. They're not bothered about the British tradespeople. They don't give a shit about us when it comes to tool theft. They don't.
I don't
give
think you're speaking in the mic.
They don't give
You
a
can't past it.
Yeah, well, they don't give a shit when they're talking about the British tradesmen when it comes to tool theft. Not one shit. Do you think they really give two flying hoots if a tradesman rings them up and says, "My van's been done"? They don't give a fuck. They've got all these fucking places like boot sales up in fucking Tottenham.
Oh, I see that video.
But all
yeah.
these fucking tools, right? Or one bit of paper. You know they've all been fucking nicked. And they won't fucking do fuck all about it. They won't close it down. Take the fucking revenue down there. Take them down there. Take the inland revenue down there. Say, yeah, fucking nick them all. Fuck yeah, you dirty scumbags. Oh, don't. It's winding me up. Wind me up, mate.
Should we change the topic?
It's a leap year. So, like,
Oh, it's a leap year?
Yeah, ladies can propose to men this year.
What do you think about that?
Nah.
Nah.
I wouldn't agree with that.
It's not people
if-
can do it if they
if
want, but I wouldn't like
Someone
that.
asked me to marry him, I'd say no. If a woman
I'd
asked
say
me,
no.
definitely. Yeah,
And that's
so-
not against them doing it. It's
She
just...
wouldn't ask anyway.
I've already said don't do it.
Yeah. Oh, you was presuming, was you? Before she
I was
even...
presuming,
You
yeah.
said, don't ask.
Panicking
Right?
already.
No, you big head. Don't ask. Don't ask.
Yeah,
I know
nah.
you want to, but don't ask.
Every woman
leave
wants-
it to me. Leave it to me. Yeah, all right, Gil.
Every woman wants to be proposed to, so why would they want to do it themselves? So another extra day this month.
Right, messes me up, that does. Proper messes me up.
Well, another day in the month.
Yeah, it's just another.
why
it's just
did they
another
do that?
day you got to find money for, innit?
What? How did leap year even start?
I don't know, because it don't work properly. The calendar don't work properly. If you really want to go delve deep into it, December, right? January is not really the first month, right?
Yeah, because everyone has different New Year's.
Yeah, April, I think, is the first month.
It's a financial year, isn't it?
May, June, July, all them, they're the first. I think April's the first month.
Yeah, when you look at it like that, it's weird because we think, first month January, but when you think about other people's New Year's, like Chinese New Year,
Yeah.
so it could be any month.
In Ethiopia, they're back. They're in the year 2016.
Can we be younger and go
Did
back?
you know that?
No.
Did you know that? That's something like that. Fact, because they are not part of this calendar. Yeah, it's the original.
So they have longer years,
but they don't have a leap year, so they'll have each month will have X amount of days in a month, and they work off of that.
Interesting stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, we should delve into that a bit more. But this is it. That's September. Is the 7th month because sept. Think about it. Sept. Sept is French as well, isn't it? Sept. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it is. No. 7 is sept. September.
Is it?
Wheat. Yeah. October.
Weetabix.
Yeah. November. Neuf. Hang on. Oh, right. Yeah, November's the 9th month, not the 11th. December is the 10th month. December. Yeah? Got it?
Got it.
See where I'm coming from?
Noted. Check you
I
out.
see that somewhere on social media.
But that
April, that's where April Fools come from. Because April the 1st, April is not a real month. That's why they call it April Fools. Because they're fooling us. No, that is it. Check it. Honestly, read it. Go Ethiopia and look at the year.
What? Take a trip to Ethiopia.
Honestly,
That's interesting.
Facts, man. Facts. Anyway, no marriage from the women asking us.
If you want to know how leap year came about, to fix his culture's calendar, Roman Emperor Julius Caesar created the Year of Confusion when he decided that the year 46 BC was going to be 445 days long instead of 365 days long. He then made a 365.25 day year, a tiny bit longer than the 365.2422 solar year, which then rounds up and adds up to a leap day every 4 years.
Bullshit.
I don't make sense of that.
He don't believe that. He's just reading it. He's just reading bullshit made up. You know what I mean? To suit the political agenda. Thanks for joining us on Off the Job Overtime.
Thank you very much for watching. And our guest on Thursday is a good one.
Yeah. Who is it? It's your Uncle Mick.
Uncle Mick.
Uncle Mick. Or as I like to call him, Uncle Cobra.
From the old Gladiators.
Because he was in Gladiators. He was Uncle Cobra.
Even though he's my uncle, I didn't know everything about him, which is surprising.
Didn't know why he was called Cobra.
Yeah. But thank you. Make sure you watch that on Thursday. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, tune in. He used to be a tradesman as well, lift engineer, just for keep the, topic going.